Okay, hello everyone. Hello children, parents, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the first coding camp or coding camp 1.1 of CodeMaven. So before we begin, I would like to remind all the participants to log in into their Scratch account. So if you are not sure how to do so, you can log in using the right hand side button. Okay, let me show you very quickly. In the Scratch main page, you can click on sign in. You can enter your password and you can log in. So it's important for you to log in so that all of your progress, when you're creating your game, when you're creating your cartoons, it will automatically be saved. So tomorrow, when you continue to the second coding camp, you can continue from where you left off. So before we begin our actual coding camp, I would like to introduce to you Scratch. So Scratch is the programming tool or the coding tool that we'll be using to create our cartoons and our game. So to begin, I would like all of you to click on the create button. So if you have already done so, then that's great. So now I'm going to show you. You can click on the create button, and this will create a new project. So this is the page that you will be using to create your games and your cartoons. Now, on the top side of the screen, you will see a place for you to give a name to your project. So let's just call this best project. Okay, so I'm going to call this best project. I'm going to show you the three main parts of Scratch that you're going to interact with to create your cartoons and your games. So there are three main parts. On the left-hand side, you will see all of these blocks, okay? And if you click on the buttons on the left, which corresponds to different colors, you will see different types of blocks. And these blocks are what you will use to tell your cartoon character, who is on the right-hand side. This is known as the stage. You will tell him, or in this case is a cat, you will tell the cat what to do. So these are the coding blocks. But now the coding blocks are on the left-hand side. If you click on them, you can already see that the cat is moving. Okay, so I want you to try. First, click on this block over here called Move 10 Steps. Now, if you click on this block and you can drag it to the middle. In the middle is where we call the coding area. You could even call it the play area. Over here are all the instructions that you will tell your cartoon character. So if you want him to move 10 steps, you can drag 10 steps over here so that in the future, you can tell the cat to move 10 steps. Now you can try. After you drag move 10 steps into the coding area, you can click on it and you can see the cat is beginning to move. Okay. Now in the stage, you can actually click on the cartoon character and you can move him around. Okay. You can put him here. You can put him here. You can put him there. Okay. So it's up to you. And every time you move your character, you can actually see the exact place that he is currently in. Okay, so over here, you can see there are two numbers. Okay, these two numbers, X and Y, will tell you where the cat is currently standing. Now, the cat is standing in X 170, Y minus 83. If we move the cat over here, the cat is now standing at minus 195, 113. Okay, so this part is important. We will look at this later. But right now, just know that we can move the cat around. So in Scratch, these cartoon characters are known as sprites. S-P-R-I-T-E, sprites. So you can see here, this cat, his name is Sprite 1. Okay, now we can add as many sprites as you want to your game. You can add 100 cats, you can add 50 elephants, or whatever you want. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can do that. But first, I don't want this cat. Okay, this cat here, I want to put something else. I don't want this cat. So how do I delete this cat? I can click on this dustbin sign over here. And if I click on it, the cat will disappear. Poof. Okay, the cat is gone. You can see that the stage is now totally empty. Now we can add a new cartoon. We can add a new sprite into our game. To do that, we have to click on this button over here. Okay, at the bottom right-hand side, you will see a cat face. This is called the Choose a Sprite button. So if you click on the Choose a Sprite button, it will open a page full of sprites, full of cartoon characters for you to choose from. So let's say we want to choose this bear. So if I click on this bear, the bear will appear on my stage. So I can move the bear around, okay? Now I will show you how you can control the size of your bear or whatever cartoon that you have chosen. So if you look below the stage, you will see this size, okay? If you change this size, right now the size is 100 or 100. If we change it to 500 or 600, what do you think we're going to get? We're going to get a giant bear, okay? We have a giant bear. The whole bear is in our entire screen, you see? We can't see anything. So let's try making him very, very small, okay? Let's make him size 10. See, he's the tiniest bear in the world right now, okay? So right now it's very hard to pick him up because he's so small. So let's pick a better size. Let's say 50, okay? So I want you to set your character size to about 50 so that he's not too big, but not too small. Now you can see that the bear is in a very boring place. There's nothing behind him. It's just white, okay? So now we are going to put him somewhere interesting. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a backdrop, okay? A backdrop is like the background, okay? You can see now I have a background. Maybe some of you have I see somebody have a turtle background. So you have a background, right? So let's add a background. To add a background, you can click on the Choose a Backdrop button, which is on the bottom right-hand side over here. And you can choose any background that you want, okay? So we can choose, for example, I want to put the bear in the Arctic. Okay, let's put him in the Arctic. So right now we have the bear in a very cold place. I know he's not a polar bear, but it's okay. Let's put the bear in the Arctic. So right now you have been introduced to the main 3 parts of Scratch. The coding blocks, okay, the coding blocks, the coding area, which is where you will drag your blocks, and also the stage. And in the stage, you can put a background and you can put your cartoon character, which are known as sprites. So now it's time to move on to the actual coding. By coding, I mean we are going to tell the bear or whatever cartoon you have chosen to do certain things, okay? Today, we're going to focus only on motion. We're going to tell the bear to move around. We're going to tell the bear to say some words, and we're going to tell the bear to make a sound, okay? Those are the 3 things we're going to do today. At the end of the first coding camp, this is what you should get. When you click on the green flag over here, the bear is going to go to a starting point, move a little bit, say hello, and then play a sound. Okay, let me show you. When I click on the green flag, he's going to say hello, and he's going to play a sound. Okay, I'll show you again. When you click on the green flag, the bear is going to go to a starting point, move a little bit, say hello, and then play a sound. Let me show you. Okay, so how do we do this? Let's go back to our project. So right now we have a bear in the middle of the eyes. So remember what we did when we started our cartoon or game? We clicked on the green flag, okay? So we want to tell the bear to do some things when we click on the green flag. So we need to find a very special block. This block is known as the starting block. I want you to go to this yellow button known as Events, And you can find this special block over here. Okay, let me show you this block here. You see this block, if you read it, when the green flag is clicked. So the bear will know when you click on the green flag, you want him to do something. Okay, so what do you want him to do first? Let's say that if I move the bear somewhere, I want him to go to a starting point every time. Okay, so let's say I want him to go to the center of the screen, center of the stage every time. So we're going to make him move there. I want you to go to this blue button called motion. And there is a block here called go to X, Y. Okay, can you see this? Go to X, Y. So if you put your bear somewhere, okay, and you click on this block, you will make him go somewhere. Okay, so let's say I want him to go to the middle of the screen. Okay, the middle of the screen is -5 and -19. Okay, so let's just put here -5 and -19. Okay, so after you put this, you can try and put your bear anywhere you want. And if you click on this blue block, the bear will always go back to the same place. Okay, so what happens if I click the green flag? We can see that nothing is happening. Why is nothing happening? Nothing is happening because our jigsaw puzzle blocks, our codes are not connected. You can see they're not connected. So what do you need to do? You need to connect the blocks. So if you put the block near enough, you will automatically connect your two blocks. Okay? So what is going to happen now when you click on the green flag? If you click on the green flag, the bear will go to this place. Okay, this place is -5, -19. So let me put the bear over here. If I click on the green flag, he is now going to go to the same place every time. Okay, that's good. Now let's make him move somewhere on his own. Okay, so to do this, we're going to use a special block. Also in the motion blocks, okay, the blue blocks, I want you to find this special block called glide 1 second to a random position. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the 6th block. Okay, and you see the block states glide 1 second to a random position. What does this mean? The bear, okay, is going to go somewhere randomly. Okay, so he's going to walk. You're going to simply going to walk anywhere he wants. Okay, so if you try and see, you click on this block. See, he's just going to simply walk everywhere that he wants, okay? He's going to go anywhere. So you are going to take this block and you're going to combine it with your jigsaw. So what's going to happen now when you click on the green flag? When you click on the green flag, the bear is going to go to the starting point and then he will glide 1 second anywhere he wants, okay, which is random position. So let's try. If I click on the green flag, you can see he moves anywhere he wants. Okay, you can try many, many times. You can see that the bear is moving anywhere that he wants. Okay. Next, now let's try to make the bear say something. Okay, you know, like in a comic or a cartoon, they can have some words that they can say. So to make him say something, we're going to use the say block. To find the say block, you must go to the purple one, which is looks. And you can choose the say hello for 2 seconds. Okay, say hello for 2 seconds. You can connect this. So what's going to happen now when you click on the green flag? He's going to go to the starting point. He's going to glide for 1 second to wherever he wants to go. And he will say hello for 2 seconds. Let's change this to 1 second. Okay, so that is faster. So let me try and click on the green flag. So if I click on the green flag, the bear is going to move anywhere he wants and say hello. Let's watch it again. Okay, he goes wherever he wants and he says hello. We can even change the words. Say, hello, I am a bear. Okay, so when we click the green flag, He's going to go anywhere he wants, and he will say, hello, I'm a bear. So right now, he can move, he can say something. So now let's make him make a sound, okay? So how can we make him make a sound? Very simple. I want you to look at the blocks over here, the pink color one. Here we have sound. I want you to click on sound, and I want you to choose this play sound pop until done, okay? I want you to connect it. So what it's going to do here is going to play a popping sound after he says, hello, I'm a bear, okay? I'm going to show it to you. When you press the green flag, he's going to go back to the starting point. He's going to move for 1 second to anywhere he wants. He's going to say, hello, I'm a bear for 1 second, and then he will make a pop sound. Pop. Okay, let's see. Hello, I'm a bear. You hear the popping sound? Let's try that again. Okay. But it's a bit funny because bears don't make popping sounds. Okay, bears don't make popping sounds. So let's try to make the bears make a different sound. Okay, let's make the bear make a different sound. So how can we change the sound that he makes? On the left side, you will see additional buttons over here. Okay, here is the coding blocks. If you click on costumes, you can actually change what the bear is doing. Okay, right now he's standing like this. If you click on this, he stands up. Okay, let's leave him standing down first. And the last one you can see is sounds. Okay, in sounds. Now, right now, the only sound that you have is the popping sound. We want to add more sounds for the bear to make. Okay, so we will click on this button over here. On the bottom left hand side, you can see choose a sound. I want you to click on choose a sound. And you can see so many different sounds for you to choose from. You can put your mouse on top and you can hear the sound. Okay, for example. There's so many sounds. Okay, because the bear is an animal, let us choose an animal sound for the bear. Okay, so let's say, does the bear make a bah sound? No? Does he make a bah sound? I don't think so. How about a goose sound? Is it a goose sound? How about a growl? I think that's a little bit better. Or grunt. This sounds like a bear, right? This sounds like a bear. Let's choose this sound, okay? Grunt. Now that we have grunt in our list of sounds, I want you to go back to your coding area. Click on code. And over here, you can now change the sound, okay? Now, I want to change it to grunt. So now when I click on the green flag, he's going to go to the center, glide or move 1 second to a random place, say, hello, I'm a bear for 1 second, and then make a sound. Let's try it. Yep, there we go. Okay. So I want to highlight something very important here about coding. So in coding, we have something called sequence. Sequence means things that come one after another. Okay, so in this case, our sequence is actually from top to bottom. Okay, so when you click on the green flag, you will first go to the position X and Y, and then you will move before you say something and finally play the sound. If you actually change the position of your jigsaw puzzle blocks, the bear will follow this new position. Okay, it's going to, when you click on the green flag, is he going to move first or is he going to make the sound first? He's going to make the sound first because now you put the sound block as the first block. Okay, let me show you. If I click on the green flag, you can hear the sound before the bear moves. Okay, so I want you to put it back. Okay, sorry. How it was originally. Okay, so this is what you should get at the end of the first coding camp. So let me show you what you are going to learn tomorrow. Okay, right now, this is the end for the first coding camp. After this, I want you to try with your parents or your brothers or your sister to try and get the bear to move and to say hello and then to make a sound. Okay, tomorrow we have the second coding camp where you will add a new cartoon and you will let both cartoons talk to each other. Okay, you will let both cartoons talk to each other. And you will also play background music to make things more fun. Let me just show you very quickly. You can see the cartoons are talking to each other. It says hello, and it says hello there. Okay, so this is what is going to be taught tomorrow. So right now, I want you to take the time to try with your mommy and daddy or your brother or your sister to try and get the bear to move, to talk, and to play a sound. Okay, with that, that is all for Coding Camp 1.1. So I hope all of you will try this on your own. Save, remember to save. Okay, if you did not log in, you can actually save to your computer, and so that you can continue later on. Okay, so right now, take the time, try to create this code, and we will see you tomorrow.